Yo, what's up guys? So today I'm going to do some crazy experiment to check what's the best starter rod in Fish It. This game has like 140,000 players and I must admit it is pretty fun. It's basically like Fish, but like kind of a simpler version of Fish, if you know what I mean. Definitely make sure you leave a like and you subscribe, and let's begin this crazy experiment. Basically we have 7 rods for beginner player. Starter rod, luck, carbon, grass, Damascus, ice, and the uncommon rod called lucky. What I'm going to do is try to fish 10 fishes using each rod, sell them, and compare the results. Let's begin. So our first rod is starter rod. This is the default rod when you spawn into the game. Let's check it. So, which by the way, you could basically buy every single rod in this shop. Of course, I recommend you work your way up these rods all the way until you get to the Astro rod. It's actually cost $1 million, so it's very expensive, but this one is the best inside of Joe's shop. Yeah, I have a couple of rods in my inventory. Okay, I selected the starter rod and turn on the auto fishing. The way you auto fish is there is a little auto button on the left side of the screen, and it is completely free, by the way. You don't need to pay for a game pass to auto fish or anything like that. Okay, let's wait until we have 10 fishes for this starter rod. Okay, we have 10 fishes now. Let's try to sell them and see how much we can earn from this starer rod. It's around 250 coins. Let's move to next rod. Our next rod is called luck rod. Let's go to the same place for consistent results. I turned on the auto fishing as before. Okay, we have 10 fishes now. Let's sell them as before. For this time, it's around 840 coins. Let's move to next rod. Our next rod is carbon rod. It's listed under the common rods and has 30% of lucky rating. Let's do the same. Let's sell them. Okay, we got 400 coins for this time. It's less than a half compared to luck rod. Let's move to next rod. Our next rod is called grass rod. It's listed under uncommon category. Let's do the same.
A few moments later.
Okay, we got 1150 coins for this time. Our next rod is called Damascus rod. This one looks pretty unique compared to the others and is still in the beginner range. Let's test it out and see what we can get.
Oh shit, here we go again.
One eternity later.
It's around 800 coin. Not bad, but definitely not as strong as grass. Let's move to the next rod. Our next rod is called ice rod. As the name suggests, it has this frosty theme, and I'm curious if it's actually going to perform better. Let's do the same experiment. It's around 1200 coins. That's actually solid. Let's move on. Finally, we have the uncommon rod called Lucky Rod. Now, this one is special because it's not just about base stats, it gives you higher chances for better fish. Let's try it out. We caught 10 fishes, and selling them gives us about 1,270 coins. That's the highest so far out of all the beginner rods, so the Lucky Rod is definitely living up to its name. Alright guys, so we've tested all the free rods in Fish It, and here are the results. Starter rod gave us 269 coins. Luck rod came in at 834 coins. Carbon rod gave 403 coins. Grass rod pulled 1150 coins. Damascus rod was close with 816 coins. Ice rod surprised me with 1210 coins. And finally, the Lucky Rod topped the list with 1270 coins. So looking at this, the starter rod is the weakest as expected. Carbon doesn't perform too great either compared to the others. Luck and Damascus sit in the middle range. Grass rod is really solid, but the ice rod actually beats it by a little margin. And then of course the Lucky Rod is the best free rod overall, giving the highest payout. So, if you're a brand new player and wondering which free rod to stick with, I'd highly recommend the Lucky Rod. It consistently gives the best returns out of all the starter rods with 1270 coins from just 10 fit. If for some reason you don't have access to it right away, the Ice Rod is a really strong second choice, even beating out the Grass Rod. So, I'm genuinely curious if people are even interested in me recording this game. So, yeah, if you made it this far, definitely comment as Fish It. It just lets me know that people actually people would like to see this sort of content. And yeah, appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.